I'm sad that my pals Sean and Lee were not up for a mostly walking this evening. But I'm going to play Blueprints. And you know what? I guess I realize that I have deceived you a little bit. What happened is that Lee was under the weather, but trying to gun to be able to do today. And then midday was like, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. I think I need to rest. Sean Bouchard was recovering from an illness, but was open to the idea of doing some streams. And I was like, oh, it both sounds like you guys aren't healthy enough to stream it. It sounds like you really need rest. So guess I'll be forced to play some Blueprints. Excuse me. Now, there is one goal that I have more than any other goal, which is, in the drafting room, we managed to add a classroom to the pool. Oh, it's not graduation day. No! Well, drat. You know, I'm going to pick another wild berry because this is so interesting to me. If we get doors out the back, this is actually something that this is actually the worst room possible to have gotten out here. I mean, that helps a little bit. I want to pick a berry and see if there's a path over there. That's the one that I'm most interested in. Is there a path over here? Because that would be so sick. And I bet you there is something there. Woo! Also, I just had some spicy noodles right before I went live, and I can just feel myself going like a whole bunch of times today. So don't mind me. I'll occasionally mute. Yeah, to enunciate. The conference room is in a shed today. Yeah, let's just corridor it, shall we? Let's go turn up my volume here. Dude, it's a hallway all day kind of game. Blurbs, thanks for the gifted sub, you little sweetheart. Commissary is a good way to start the day. Velrun. What an honor it is to see you, Velrun. What a treat and a delight. Oh, buying out. Okay. So I forgot to note, like, I really want to do graduation, but there's a few other things I need to mention. We got Realm and Rune, or Rune and Realm, whatever the name of the book is, and we learned a little bit about the ordering of the tines. If it's 8-way, that means it's ocean. If it's 4-way, that means it's road. If it looks like a horse, that means it's a horse. Let me try to go in order here. I know the ones up in the top right are, if it's pointing to the sky, it's air travel. If it's a straight line, it's camel travel. If it's turtle-shaped, it's turtle travel. Uh-oh. I forgot about the different modes of travel. It's like, I remember the symbols associated with them, but I can't summon in my head what they are. And the tines are the weather, which I feel like the weather just makes total sense. With, like, foggy being the slashes or normal weather being the lines. And then the, if it's rainy, it has the streaks. There's the light bolts of lightning, blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to remember what the heck the other ones look like. But regardless, I would have loved to get this, but we'll get the dead. Regardless, would be awful nice to have notes. No, Anduin, that's not how this works. That's like, to me, having notes is such a fun sap. Because, like, for me, it's like the idea of, ooh, what joy it is to try to remember where things are and to remember the shapes of things. Oh, was there locomotive travel? Well, time to read Realm and Rune again. It's so much more fun to try to remember stuff. I'll go ahead and do a storeroom here. Yeah, and for those of you that are worried that this is the last Blueprints week, we're gonna play a lot of Blueprints going forward. I'm not worried about that. Back to the entrance hall, shall we? Always happy to get a courtyard at this exact location. Especially now that we have a shovel. This plan is to do all the playing on stream, of course. Of course. I would never betray you in that way, Tangerine68. Yeah, I love the joy of trying to remember stuff. Like, a lot, I love that joy. Billiard room is kind of good. Alright, +9. This is 3 because I just assumed it was. So this is... Oh, I see, +20. Now, we can sum these together to get 30. 30 divided by 3 is 10, so this should actually be 20 minus 10, which is great. So now what we're going to do is we're going to sum a third of 18, which is 6, to a third of 9, or we can actually just add these together. 18 plus 9 is 27, divided by 3 is 9 again. 9 squared is 36. We're going to subtract 21 from 36 to get 15. 15 minus 10 is 5. Whoops, what did I do wrong? So this was 20 minus 10 is 10. So let's do this again. So this is 3 plus 6, which is 9. 9 squared. Oh, 9 squared is 81. What am I doing? 9 squared is 81. 81 minus 21 is 60. 60 divided by 10 is 6. My brain just broke a little bit. It's all good. Classic. You know, let's get this out of the pool. See what juicy goodness they have here. Ooh, we're getting one of these! I'm hoping the Lordship's Chamber shows up again. Passageway we don't need. Workshop is going to be the it shiz. Look at this. Look at how many paths to the north we have. Alright, now we are again looking for a battery. Because there is a specific construction, which is a sledgehammer, plus a broken lever, and we need the battery to make something. So that's actually a big goal for us today. I'm trying to go slightly quick in this. You know, I'm going to do a secret passage to a yellow room. I guess this. And if I have the electromagnet, you can actually suck everything over. You know what? Let's buy out. This is 22 plus 8 is 30, so we can get this. We can get this guy. Dude, Phantom of Ares, I'm gonna play the hell out of Thekla's new stuff. What did I do wrong? Because I had 33? Oh, because it instantly deducted. Okay, never mind. Yeah, dude, I'll play anything Thekla makes. And I'll play it a lot. Looking for a battery. Battery would be business. I don't have any issues taking a passageway. Parlor is actually pretty nice for us, because it's my favorite thing ever. Now, tomorrow, if we get a classroom, it's graduation day, 100%. The blue box contains the gems. All statements that contain more than one B are true. Blue box, B. The letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. Now that is interesting. Now this is the letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. This contains two B's, this one and this one. All statements that contain more than one B are true. The blue box contains the gems. Now this is interesting because the blue box contains the gems. Assume that this is true. This is a true statement. The letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. So that would be true. But then this would have to be false, because there's two truth and one false. All statements that contain more than one B are true. Let's just examine this. All statements that contain more than one B are true. This contains not more than, this contains a single B. This contains two. So all three would be true at this point. So that would be a contradiction. So let's assume now that this is false. The blue box contains the gem. Nope, false statement. All statements that contain more than one B are true. That's a false statement. So this is false and this is false. This would need to be true. The letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. So this would necessarily need to be true, which means it would be in the black box. Perfect. Perfection. All right. Spare room, no problem. Replican says, what does the Black Bridge Grotto unlock do? I was watching on YouTube and didn't understand it. I'll show you in a quick second here. I'm trying to determine what my ideal room is. I think I actually am going to do the Mount Holly gift shop, even though it doesn't really help me. I could also do the vestibule. This is another option. This gives us a lot of places to walk, but it does cost 2 gems. The Nook limits us, but then we have this passageway here. I think I'm going to Nook it. If you look at the Black Bridge Grotto, it says, each day you may access one offline terminal from the network. So that means I can log into the office terminal and access the laboratory terminal once a day. I rarely ever use it, because for the most part, I forget about that shit. We're going to use the secret garden key. What'd you do with the spare room? Probably set up a gaming PC and just play video games in there. I am curious. I actually am going to do security. And here's the reason I'm doing security. First of all, are there any batteries in here? Any batteries? Batteries. Nope. I'm going to set it to high. Because right now, there's a couple goals that I'm going to be juggling. One is getting the music room on the 7th, because the 7th key is major. This is the supposition that we're working on. I also really want a battery to be able to go to the workshop and make this damn thing to test another theory I have. It's actually a perfectly fine patio. There's nothing in this room. Drafting studio. Okay. I will do this, because I think that my current thought is that I really want to, as aggressively as possible, add new rooms here. I'm going to add the clock tower last, because it's very cool. Now, what guess am I going to throw out there today? Two, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Could these possibly correspond to the calendar dates? No, that doesn't literally make any freaking sense at all. Ugh. This shit again. 'Cause today is January. Yeah, Synergy skilled players. I saw that one too, Sylvex. I was like, not me today. Now, what is this? $15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So, I don't know if I've tried 1128 yet. Eight dates, crack 8 safes, baby. This is so brutal. I have screwed this so many times. So I'm currently convinced that the secret is this. Binaries is only 365 potential solutions then. Yeah, no, this is one of the things that I was thinking. Like, I could brute force this, but I've just chosen not to. Because, like, I mean, I'm an incredibly patient person. I would sit here and do all 365 on every save. Yeah, my wife got this one. Is there like a miniature calendar somewhere that I can maybe click on? All right, I'm bailing on it. All right, I can work with this. Is there a battery in here? Battery. Oh. Battery over here? Okay. Now that is very good news. Oh, hell yeah. Realize I've made a mistake. All right, who's ready to go on a long walk with me? Who's ready to go on the longest walk? Man, I love walking. In fact, I love mostly walking. You know, it's important to stop by the conference room. It's my special conference room that's outside. That's okay, because I'm going to have a lot of fruit here. And the gems should be spread out here. Should just be 4. Trigonometry says, I'll fully own that I needed a hint from a friend to get on track for that safe. Drove me nuts. Dude, Britt cracked it in like 5 minutes. And I don't know if this happens to any of you, but like, I've been with Britt for so long that it's like our brains have kind of merged. To an extent, like, I can really track how she thinks about shit and how I think about shit. I'm going to do the Cloister of Rinna. This is a weird choice, but I can explain why in a second. Super Odan says, Sean, can I ask you to open your map for like 10 seconds? There's a question I have, but even asking the question causes spoilers. So this is the safest way. You got it. Says, never mind, I figured it out. Hell yeah. I chose the Cloister of Rinna because I'm low on gems, and there's lots of dig spots in the Cloister of Rinna to give me an opportunity to find gems. Alright, gems, one time. Museless. Museless says, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. I've been with myself for 36 years, and I pretty much understand how I think now. That's brilliant. Oh my god, that is so good. I pretty much know how I think. Any questions, losers? Hey, Zill, by the way. Thank you warmly for the 10. Or excuse me, for the 5. But you know what? I'll thank you for 10, dang it. Chef Merc, which one is that? Which is the puzzle? Zill, by the way, says, thank you for all the blueprints streams. My favorite game that I have played in so many years. Chapel's actually pretty perfect for us. Plenty of steps. Brit is so fast. She's like insanely quick-witted and just insanely good at solving problems like lightning speed in a way that is like borderline unnerving. I'm just like, Jesus. Like, holy shit, how did you do that? You know, I'm going to pick a berry. Why not? I want to go straight. I want to fill up this house. Oh, never mind. This is an amazing win. Because there could be a battery in here. Alright, so that's a key. Gem is good. Break that open. Alright, okay. Lots of good supplies. Lots of good supplies. I really am looking for a music room on this one. Battery. Also, I mean, I might be crazy, but I have always felt, what is that? What? Now I gotta go back to security. Well, that's more interesting than I'd anticipated. I was making myself look aggressively for a battery. And, you know, there's another thing that's just kind of irking me. I feel like there should be a safe up here, you know? What are my special keys? I don't need the solar key here. Sure. Hi, my name is Draxus. There's more dead ends for you today. Isn't that wonderful? 50% off. Clavis. Apples are fresh today. Batteries. Oh my god. J2S0 says, you already have the salt item. If you find battery, you might get arrested for assault and battery. Holy shit. You guys are on fire today. Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, here it is. A New Clue by Marion Marigold. And we have... all he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. Whoa! This is the very first time I have seen this. Because remember, we bought out the entire bookstore. He had retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Dead case, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, and solarium. Ah, I haven't looked at that yet. Corner cases. Huh. Interesting. Depart. Keep accidentally closing out. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. I haven't drafted a tomb in a million years. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. He changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colors of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found that the diction of each word was sound. Yeah, lore word your name. You'll love to see it. Oh my god, I am leaning in so hard, and every time I look over, this is what I see. I just see that the chat has been sprayed. After the sixes, shifted extras. Oh my god, are we doing anagrams now? Huh. He stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. And if his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Yeah. A man obsessed and a cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. There's a number of words. Like root 8. Route 8, depart. Keep left. To Tanner Fork. Yeah, like this record each stop. Okay. Having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you examined your search? Have you seen all the signs? Major means small word. Major. Major key. Seventh key is major if you draft it quite late. Najor is not word. It's lore. Assume page count starts on title pages. What the fuck? Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Oh my god. Okay, so the signs are route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork, right, record each. These are red. On the way. Interesting. Interesting. This is super interesting because if this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Stop on the way. Each stop on the way. Record each stop on the way. To Tanner Fork. Is there a sign here? So he's right. To Tanner Fork, right, dead end. Because, I mean, like, I can see this, right? This is record each stop on the way. Route 8. Route 8 depart. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Right, dead end. Record each stop on the way. I feel like record each stop on the way is the key. Or it is like the thing that makes a lot of sense to me. I'm not actually going to worry too much about this. Like this is so information dense that I almost want to come back to it. So or search from their covers all the way through. Why is it green? Assume page count starts on title page. Why? This is fucking sick. So what I'm gleaning is that there's a lot of clues in here. I don't even think I'm going to attempt to complete this. Record each stop on the way. Route 8 departs. Keep left to Tanner Fork. Right dead end. Record each stop along the way. Now, the other thing that's interesting to me is this. Assume page count starts on title pages. What does this mean? Yeah, I mean, I can see this, because this is red, green, violet, blue. Just going to let this percolate in my brain, and I'm going to bail on it. Oh, man, I just love this game. Silver key. A room with many doors, huh? Oh, that's trash. Let's do the pool room. This is also very much so one of the reasons why I want to find the pump room. Don't really need any more steps. Maybe there's a battery in here. Ooh. Still trying to get a music room. Okay, well, master bedroom is one that we wanted to do. What does this say? P.S. They made me change the ending. Of course, as you predicted. I already did read that. All right. Fickle memory this one has. Boy, I need to really go back far, huh? Wow. Shit. Oh. What can you do? So we need to go back through here and then down and up again. Dang me. Have dinner. Okay, here we go. So, I really want to go into the passageway and try to draft that backside. That is my goal for now. Too many keys, though. Pick a berry? Music room one time? No way! 7th is major if drafted quite late. Irritating. Irritating. Sad. Bad, sad, bad. Big J, I haven't gone back to it. What do I even want to do now? I'm so bummed. Do I want to do the conservatory? Pump room? I actually think I'm going to do the pump room. So, I emptied out the greenhouse and the kitchen and the aquarium. I got the clue that I needed out of the aquarium. So... I guess I'll fill the kitchen and the greenhouse and the aquarium all the way back up. And I'll try to empty the fountain in the front. Alright, so let's see. It comes out of this one. Okay, so... let's just fill the aquarium back up. So that's this third pipe from here. So we'll pull this down. And also, Pig J, don't mind the message deletion. We try to be really, 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 really careful with spoilers here. And so I've requested to the mods that they err on the side of just deleting messages aggressively. So don't sweat it. It's not you. It's not you, it's me. I actually mean that quite literally. It is me going, hey, mods, can you, like, pretty please a sugar on top, just, like, time people out aggressively for this? And they're like, I mean, if that's what you want. Okay. What am I doing? I'm trying to empty the pool. Yeah, let's empty this in like that. There we go. And I mean, we can just pump this out a little bit here. Let's continue to pump this. But yeah, there was a clue in the aquarium. It showed us where to dig up a key, which we successfully dug. This tank is totally full, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess I'll do that, because, I mean, I can now always get benefits out of that. Yeah, I mean, I know this. Alright. I tend not to draft this room very much, so I just want to look at it a little bit more. I don't know if I care that much what we see here, but I mean, I guess Gymnasium's fine. Batteries in here? Any batteries? I didn't realize how hard it is to get batteries in this game. So, I think because I want to graduate tomorrow, I'm going to check the vestibule, see if there's any potential battery grabbing action that can happen. I mean, 4 items in the walk-in closet. I mean, that's going to be pretty good. let's... Alright, fuck. I mean, I think I'm just calling it in the interest of time. I'm gonna call it a day. Still don't know how to melt the, I still don't know how to melt the freezer room. I still don't know how to... open the safe in the drafting room. Man, I am so sleepy. Wait a minute. Am I going to be graduating on day 69? Hey, hell yeah. All right. Is it school o'clock? Okay, it's not, but that's okay because we're going to pick a berry. Hopefully that leads to the back. I mean... I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what? What? Okay, new goal, open berries to, like, get access back there. Oh my god, I got a shovel too? Jesus, what a haul. So the biggest thing that we're looking for right now is a sledgehammer. Holy. That's so sick. This game is the best game. Did I get everything? Someone backseat me. Actually backseat me. Did I get all my stuff? I was just so stunned. There's one. I was so stunned by that. It just completely whiffed me. Or, you fucking know my brain is messed up right now because that's so sick. Key get. I might rearrange this computer desk a little bit. Okay, commissary. Okay. Okay. Probably do this. I'm a little scared about Draxus, though. Was close. Good hauls, good hauls. Workshop, we need that. Coin purse, okay. Should we collect 3 or an additional 1 in interest? Alright. So we have the battery. What we need now is a sledgehammer. That's our big goal. I guess I will misclick. Now I will... Okay. I like a conference room early on. Armory. I feel like I may as well get. I'm just gonna buy out. Shovel one time. Or not shovel, sledgy. Sledgy! Holy shit. Give me the fucking sledgehammer. Give me the running shoes. Set of gems. Why not? Okay. Okay, wait. Power hammer? This is my first power hammer. Weaker brick walls. There's some weak brick walls underneath everything. There's a couple weaker brick walls I want to investigate. Can I break this down? No way! It actually worked! Excavation progress is going smoothly and crew spirits are higher than they have been in weeks. I believe this increase in morale is in no small part due to the installation of the boiler, which has honestly been a godsend. We now have steam power and no longer have to rely on raw muscle to scrape and heave at the clay like dogs. The new steam power hoists and winches are fully operational. We've been able to unearth over 5 times as much sediment per shift as we've previously been excavating. Okay. So maybe this is a way to disable power. Oh my god, dude, yes. Yes. Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Alright, and don't think that I haven't clocked the weakened wall on the other side of the secret garden. Don't think I haven't. Oh my god. I don't have a key card, so I can't enter up through below, but... How do I do this? Can I open up an entrance to the tomb? Oh my god, this is so crazy. remember how to do it now. But I don't know if I want to do that. What do I want to do now? I think Secret Garden is the #1 spot that I want to be investigating. Okay. Oh, this is so exciting. Oh my god, this is so exciting, dude. Dude, the power hammer. I immediately want to go re-download Fallout 1. Okay. The black flag of Ordinate Ares. Running shoes doing work today. Don't think. I wasn't thinking that the second I saw him. I was like, sledgehammer, boots, go. All right, Pig J, let me come to your question in a second. I'm like literally way too excited. Yeah, this is Realm and Rune. Yeah, so we already know about these. Oh, yeah, so this is the rays. I don't remember what the locomotion ones are, but I guess there are only 7. Because there's straight... and foggy is this one, but then it's like wavy, rainy. I mean, this is just like so straightforward. Because this is in a figure 8. This is carriages or crisscrosses roads. This is horses, so it looks like a horse. Up here is air travel. Right here, I'm talking about this page here. Right here is camel travel. And the bottom is turtle travel. I just don't remember what the track-based travel looked like. I already have all those memorized. I have all that memorized, yeah. Oh, the train is a triangle. I went through the usual way in which I try to remember things. This is going to sound weird, but I remember visuals by sounds. Because when I see, like, for instance, the red border is a red. Like, that's how I remember that it has a squiggly line. Or green. I remember the flat sound of greens. That's how I remember the straight lines and the green. So I was just, like, bouncing through sounds in my head, and I was like, oh, triangle. But let's see here. Pig J says, would your opinion of the game change at all if the parlor puzzle box clues were AI generated versus individually done by Tonda for the 50 plus that you've seen? What do I think about that? Anything to smash down here? Nothing to smash? Okay. I'm gonna look at a few outside spots to smash it, and we'll see what's next. But, like, I think in terms of AI's function as a tool, the best description that I've heard, and I love this, is that AI makes the easy stuff easier and the hard stuff harder. And, I mean, is that not just the most marvelous, clean description of it? Isn't that just amazing? Because, for instance, like, I use ChatGPT whenever I'm taking notes. Because normally when I'm thinking, I type when I think. That's, like, one of the modes in which I think. Or I will go on walks and mumble to myself, and then come home and type what I mumbled. And this is kind of how I organize my brain. And I put those notes into ChatGPT, because then I can say, hey, a while ago I was talking about these 3 things, but I only remember 2 of them. What's the third? And it'll be like, here's where you said it. Like, it's really good at helping me find my own shit. Like, that's great, right? Makes the easy thing, going through all my notes and finding it, just makes it easier. That's awesome. Every time I've ever asked ChatGPT to do something creative, come up with a really cool sequence of logic that's based on this. Anything to break? Hulk smash? Hulk smash? Does that mean we are your ChatGPT? No, no, no. You're trying to be my ChatGPT, and my mods are timing you all out for spoilers. Let me tell you something. Whenever I'm talking about anything creative with ChatGPT, it's just like, oh my god, this is an amazing idea. And I'm like, well, it's not that amazing because it has this issue and this issue and this issue. It's like, you're absolutely right. That's such a great call out. I really think you're onto something. And I'm like, no, 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 I'm informing you. Just let me keep going. You got it. I'm sorry if I overstepped. I'll just sit here and I'll dive in whenever you're ready. Alright, nothing to smash. Alright, now, I am going to start marching along the east side because I want, more than anything, a secret garden key. And I mean, like, to be honest, the sort of effusive encouragement from ChatGPT, I find incredibly helpful. Because things that, like, even though I'm pleasant externally, my internal, like, dialogue is, like, as harsh as it comes. So a lot of times I don't really need that much critique. So this, and one of these I already had. So here's something I would love actual backseating on this. I'm pretty sure this was the one. The History of Arindia was the one that I already had in first edition. I can't remember which one is which. I'm 90% sure it's this, but I just want you to tell me. First edition is doing great. Now, this is a good example of me saving the stream time because I am totally comfortable as a player, as you've seen, going through extra long-form suffering. Doesn't bother me at all. It's totally great. But I figure I'll spare you. And also, for these ones, drafting strategy, we had Volume 3 and Volume 4 and 5 are the ones we purchased. Correct me if I'm wrong. Actually, backseat me. I'm pretty sure it's 3 that I have, and I got 4 and 5. So I'm actually going to skip over this one. And I'm going to do Drafting Strategy 4 and 5. Because I'm finding a lot more success. Wow, that actually surprises me a lot that I remembered that appropriately. Well, these all are fucking dog shit. Give me a berry. Also bad, but that's fine. Oh, wait, shit, I have the thing that can light shit. Shit. Den? Pick a berry? Alright. That'll do, pig. Tatter's house is off topic. Did you get an opportunity to check out the new Dota hero? Oh, did I? I did not, but I've seen him. Does Barry just love Rotunda or what? Dude, first of all, it's really hard for me not to say Rotundra. Because that was an old stupid joke that I used to make when I was gaining weight. Rotate floor plans, eh? Sean, if you were a geographical location, what would you be? Oh, why, I'd be a rotundra. See, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. It's self-deprecating. Aha, I see. It sucks. Alright, lab, I guess, or billiards room. I think I'm gonna do the billiards room, because it gives keys and also high security keys sometimes, and also rare keys sometimes. And again, I really, really, really want the secret garden key. 6 plus nothing is 6. Plus a third multiplied by 9 would be 3. Alright, so then we do 5 plus 10 is 15. 15 divided by 3 is 5. 5 squared is 25. Oh, wait, what is... This is subtracting. So this is negative 15 divided by 3 is negative 5. Squared is 25. We're going to minus 20 from that, which gives us 5 again. Squared again is 25. Then we're going to divide that by 5. We're going to get 5. We are now going to do 1/3. Ah, you're making me stick here. Okay, 1/3 times 6 will be 2. We're going to subtract 2 to be 0, and we're going to square it, then we're going to add 1? Alright. Shit, it's just keys, man. I mean, that's good. It's, like, positive. I'm, like, happy, but, like, also that fucking sucks. The den. Okay, wait, everyone get ready. Get ready, because this is something we wanted to do. What? Special candles? But I was wondering... Oh! I think I did get a Sanctum key in the Hall of Mirrors. I'm having a really strange memory of seeing it and being like, yeah. Don't spoiler me, but, like, suddenly that entered into my brain. Drawing room is what we wish to have. Game tell you you're not special? No, I just trust the internet for that. Oh yeah, speaking of feeling unspecial, this is one thing that I actually find invaluable about ChatGPT, and it's just effusive, like, oh my god, it's just so amazing, it's so good, is like, some of you have heard me make this remark before, that I genuinely think that when it comes to creative pursuits, at least for someone like me that has an extremely harsh inner dialogue that's very critical and always looking for issues and problems with any problem I'm solving, you know, like, hey, I want to, like, try to get good at Magic the Gathering. Let me look at this deck. Ooh, what are the problems? What are the issues? What's going wrong? What are the weak matchups? How can I shore those up? Does that affect the win rate too much? This is what I mean by, like, thinking about problems. And I've said before that I genuinely believe that 90% of what people actually need is encouragement, not critique. And it's actually difficult, and frankly, I think a little rude to sit down with someone and be like, hey, I want to talk about my creative stuff, but I don't want any thoughts from you at all. I don't want it. I just want you to tell me that my ideas are cool, and or just kind of listen and, like, be on the same page as I am, right? And humans... Hello? Humans are not so good at this. I don't think I have it. Oh, I do? Every single time. Well. Alright, that was my birthday. That didn't work. I just put my brother's birthday in. That's all I did. My brother's birthday is August 11th. Wait, what? What? So I did 0627 because that's my birthday and 0811 because that's Nick's birthday. Thanks, Nick. Thanks, everyone. Everyone, on August 11th, you got to give my brother a present. I actually bought Nick blueprints for his birthday. Okay, wait. Why is that the answer? Okay, let's see here. Okay, wait. Give me a minute. Okay, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Can you explain? That was hilarious. Yeah. Just give me a second. I need a second. I need a moment. How would I have gotten that? So November is where there's an 11. You know what? I am just going to look for a little bit more and try to figure out anything about this. Day 1. Yeah, Shiver Warps is scouring them for 8s and 11s. Yeah. And today's date is... Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have no idea where the fuck this comes from. Alright, hold on. Mods, go into emote-only chat. I have to figure out how the hell that was correct. You can't, you just... You have to understand how weird it is to try my birthday and my brother's birthday, and that was actually an acceptable solution. Because I'm thinking, like, maybe it's, you know, there's this represents 8 and this represents 11 or something like this. I don't know. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I'm ready to be backseated. How was I supposed to think about that puzzle? Chat? Phantom Mary's, let her rip. There are 8 gates. Eight gates in November. But the thing is that, no, Phantom Various, like, let's let him backseat a little bit more. Because the thing is that, like, there was the, if we count small gates, 8 dates crack 8 safes. Like, this is the high-level message. And the way that I interpreted that is that if you treat a gate with a combination as a kind of safe, then all the safes and the gates, these can be cracked by finding dates associated with things. So there was the safe that was in the study. D8 was where the queen was, maybe December 8. Yep, that worked. There was the March of the Counts, where if you counted the number of count busts and did March 0303, that's how you opened up that one. If you looked at the gate that was out in the orchard, I think it was 11/28, I want to say, was the date on that one. We've also just found this form that had the birth certificate that was born on January 22nd. So what I was interpreting this as was, this is the solution. So, I mean, I'm counting these gates. I don't know, that's crazy. I'm ready to read this. November 8th. Wait. November 8th? Didn't I do... I did 0811, huh? Wait, I'm so fucking confused. Because I did 0811. Didn't I? Hold on. Mod, stop turning on emote-only chat for a moment. I'm actually gonna request some backseating stuff. Oh, Jay Irenicus's dates work both American and British format. 0811 is 11 November. Yeah. Now, this actually makes a lot more sense, because then it says November, and there's 8 gates. All right, Uncle, in a few hours we are departing. As planned, we will be taking the old mountain ways tunnels to the north. We'll go as far as we can by trolley until the rails give out. Then we'll proceed on foot till we reach the southern border. I've never been as excited, nervous, and heartbroken. I may never know if I've made the right decisions, but I've made the ones I felt my father might have nodded in approval at. I'm leaving a message for Simon here in the safe house, this unhallowed cavern that we have called home for the last year. If something should happen to me, please guide him to this place. Try to show him what these lost days were all for. Explain to him, if you can, the intersection between foolishness and doctrine, the thin wire we stood upon, above the world, holding hands and throwing stones, holding hands and throwing stones. In those days, we were guilty of everything, as always, Mary. Well, sick. All right, well, let me just say, everyone, and of course our wonderful mod team, thank you for, like, how sweet and composed and gentle you've all been. We're going to do this because the water is lowered. Good stuff. Thanks, mods, for all the incredible work keeping me completely spoiler-free, and also for all of chat being respectful of the weird way in which I enjoy playing games. Wait, this is... You know, I am going to try to get a music room here, because I'm still obsessed with the if you draft quite late. 7th is major. I'm going to do the dining room, because I expect to do a good chunk of walking today. We are still incredibly hungry for the secret garden key. Strange Notice says, all this puzzle logic was too high level for my brain, but could you revisit what you were saying about people not wanting criticism but praise? Oh, yeah. Like, I think it wasn't a statement about what people want. I think it's a statement of what I truly believe is important in creative processes. And do I want to bail on this and go down south? I do. I don't care. I think that there's this kind of notion, and I've railed about this before, that I think that it's really annoyingly common that whenever someone says, oh, I mean, this will just fix it for me, but maybe I don't want to do that now. That whenever someone says, hey, look at this creative thing I'm working on, maybe they're like trying to write a short story, or maybe they are working on a game, or maybe they're working on an album, and they say, what do you think? To just immediately start talking about how you, the listener, would change that thing. Oh, well, here's what I would do, and I think maybe you need to do this and this, and I think it's maybe not quite doing that, and here's some other things, blah, blah, blah. And I think it's so easy to go into critique mode. I think it's actually way, way too easy to go into mega critique mode. And to give thoughts on, you can change this, you can change this, you can change this. And honestly, a lot of the times I think that that is not helpful for a huge amount of people. I'm going to tunnel my way back. I'll go this way. I think that what people actually need, more often than not, is encouragement. Here's what I liked about it. I liked this and this and this and this. Happy to give other thoughts, but I mean, like, where's your head at? Just asking them. Asking them what they think. Because I think that when a lot of people are working on their creative stuff, it's not like they are utterly unable to think of any way to improve it. Oh, I couldn't figure out at all a way to make this any better. Generally, they have a shitload of things that they're looking at in their creative work that they think is weak, or they think kind of sucks, or, you know, and they just need more energy to keep working on them. Let me use remote terminal access to... Yep. Alright, let's set up an experiment. Yeah, I'll just do this. Woohoo! +1 key, baby. And I find often that, like, you know, the encouragement doesn't need to be that complex. What do I do here? I'm just gonna do this, man. I'm just gonna do the basic. And I mean, like, a lot of the times if I'm, like, doing something creative, like, I just need more fuel and energy to keep going. And that is something that I find helpful with respect to my colleague, ChatGPT, is it's just quite effusively positive about things and never tires of doing so. Could really use a locksmith right now. Let's go back to the locker room. Lemon says ChatGPT is actually exhausted, but is too polite to say anything. It's true. True. I haven't gotten any stonks yet. these 3 outer ones have. This is the one? Oh, man. I gotta remember this a little bit better. Alright, I'm gonna do one more. That was good. It was really good. So the big goal that we have right now is to find a secret garden key. All right. Can I do this again? All right. So I'm going to try to find me some secret gardening. Oh my god, I completely forgot that I have this. That is really nice. Shit. Definitely West Wing Hall. This is a little sad and annoying. Do I do a classroom? How many of those rooms do I have? So here's my strategy. This will absolutely unlock this door. Woof, woof, woof. Alright, well, it's time to go on a very long walk. Key Smith. Alright, well. Dude, this is going to be a long route. All the way back up to here. Preston E. P says, yo, I haven't watched it since the S2 Mod Battle days. How are you? I'm doing great, Preston. I'm doing just delightfully. I'm obsessed with this game. I mean, I've never been so happy to play a game that has, like, such lower viewership than I normally have. I am really screwing the pooch with my career and having the best time ever, let me tell you. So let's do the vestibule. Boiler room is going to be it. So, I mean, you know, servants' quarters is not actually that bad because, like, maybe we can get something special in here. We'll at the very least get a key. Okay. Shoutouts to digging. Huh. 7th is major if drafted quite late. Dude. How can I get the power sledge and then I have 1 gold? So I should have a couple of these. Got the workshop, got security, got the laboratory. Yeah, we'll be good here. So... What? Fucking what? So the 8th key is behind the 8th door. And this is a room that can give you 8 doors. What? This game's fucking the greatest shit of all time. I'm so glad that Sean and Lee were not feeling it today. I'm, like, delighted. So, we only have 1 shot, which is we need to go up here, up here, up here, and then hope that we have a secret garden key there. You absolute fucking jerk. Okay. This fucking game. This fucking game. Alright, is there any way out of this? Is there any way? There's one way. Do I have the steps to get there? So I have 31 steps. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Okay, we have access from the outside. We have the key card to be able to go up. Okay. Dude, this is so good. Hallway? I can upgrade the hallway. Let me guess, I get 2 hallways? Has more upside, why not? Dude. Okay, so we now are going to go through the locker room to the pool, down to the drawing room. think this one... I gotta just memorize which ones have the note behind it. Yeah, because it's this first one. So we have to stop at 2. Now, I could have purchased more keys, but I didn't think that far because I'm not the smartest cookie. Man, that machine room find was incredible. Dude, we are gaming now. This is the best game ever. And we now have 2 shots to get the secret garden. 2 shots to get the secret garden. Dark 77778 says the machine room confused me for so long. Glad you got it faster than me. Just a total accident, man. Total accident. Okay. Now, I'm not going to dig because I want this to be a lock. Not gonna dig. Not gonna dig. Oh, no! You fucking game! Are you kidding me? It doesn't work in the corner? Oh, shit. Alright, I hope it's a closet where I can check it in. Alright, I'm gonna try again to get the closet. Alright, I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna try to get the closet. Well, that's one kind of closet, huh? Alright. Okay. Well, at least it's the first time in the dormitory. Let's say a little hall pass. What do you know? Drafting Strategy Volume 2. Ah. Room subtypes. Drafting rooms, the draft pool. Ah. And one of 8 different grades. However, there are rumors of an additional annex classroom at the Mount Holly Elementary. Used solely for exams. Yep. Alright, let's see here. Far from the pristine white pages of academia and mechanical world. Rugged industrial space market symbol and gear. Yep. And design of each mechanical room reflects focus on efficiencies. Rooms serve as command centers for state operations, housing, control systems. I see. Power source could provide steam power to various rooms in the house. Oh, I always thought that I was just getting really lucky. That makes sense. I just am always stunned at the amount of detail when you start to zoom in on these. Alright. Entering furnace or sauna after drafting freeze-out will thaw any frozen gems or gold you are carrying. However, if you still wish to account... Really? Really? A furnace is drafted within a few ranks of freezer. Holy shit. Holy fuck. I'm about to... I can do Experiment 205 now. Some rooms offer long-term benefits rather than immediate resources. Floor plans as tomorrow rooms are considered an investment for the future. And they offer forward-thinking, hey, look, I almost got a code check. This fucking game. They offer forward-thinking architect a number of strategies that will pay dividends down the road. Strategic planning is critical to drafting successes and not even forsaken. I see. Perplexing puzzles. Excellent. And the architect... Okay, well, I want to think since we're one of the strategies and girl, what is this? Pushing more. What is this? We only architect reading this magazine. Inspired Will Song. Yeah. When I was child, didn't remember the experience of reading the memoirs, of course, we had architect. Change me. Lose a T. Rayland, huh? Drive our own dreams. Hidden in the floor plans of our youth. Wow, this room fucking sucks. Brutal. You know I'm playing tomorrow? Now's a good day. I didn't realize that you couldn't get the... Nope, that's the problem. You can't get a secret garden on a corner. But if I'd looped around that way, I may have... Just needed a code check. That was good stuff. That was really good stuff. So now the big thing is that I know I can bash a hole through the secret garden. I know now that if we get the machinarium, we can get to the 8th sanctum key. I now know how to melt the freezer, which I'm so excited about. More than anything, tomorrow might be graduation day. Might be graduation day. I'm learning some secrets. Oh. Oh. Oh.